Hey guys, welcome to M&M Plants. Today I want to share a list of house plants, indoor plants. You can keep them outdoor as well, provided if you don't give them direct sun. So they can be used mostly as indoor plants. Those plants that are drought tolerant. So if you are someone who does not have a lot of time to water your plants but still want to keep plants in your house, or if you are someone who unwantedly just tend to just neglect your plants and just forget watering them, then this list is very useful for you. Let's get started. The most common and the easiest plant to have in your house is snake plants. So you can have either this plant or the other variety, which is like this. So there are several varieties of snake plants. I water my snake plants once in a month, so that is more than enough because they are inside the house and there is absolutely no need to water them more than that. Just have them in plastic pots so that the water doesn't evaporate that easily. Keep the soil very loose and water it once a month and your job is done. Next is a ZZ plant. Now right now my ZZ plant is a little down because it's very cold here, it's winter, but when it is a little dry season, a little hotter, warmer spring, that time your ZZ plant will be more happy. But make sure you do not water your ZZ plant more than once in 2 months in winter, and summer you can water your plant once in 1 month. So that's about it. Next is Dieffenbachia. Again, Dieffenbachia is available in several varieties. You can keep a lot of different colors and textures of leaves. Now Dieffenbachia, I won't give you a range of how often to water, like once in a month or something like that. Just go with the soil. But if I take an average, I water my plant once in 3 weeks. So that is more than enough for me. But you have to see when the soil gets absolutely dry, that's when you water it. So it shouldn't be more than once in 3 weeks. Next house plants are these beautiful succulents. Again, they are available in like millions of varieties, I would say. Now they are not those typical house plants or indoor plants, I would say, because they grow better when they are outdoors. But if you have still kept some of them just for good look near any window inside your house, then you should water it like once in a month. That's more than enough. Next house plants are your Ficus gem or any Ficus elastica, any of your rubber plants. You can keep them inside your house where you have a lot of bright light. Again, I water my Ficus plants once in 3 to 4 weeks because they love soil which is absolutely dry, and when I water them, I just put my finger deep inside the soil. At least top 2-3 inches has to be dry. If the soil is absolutely dry, that's when I water my plant, and I will not water if the soil is even moist. So I think I water these once in 3 to 4 weeks. Next are your Dracaena plants. They can be variegated, they can be simple Dracaena plants as well. They don't need a lot of water if you have kept them inside your house in a very well lit, bright position. I water my Dracaena plants once in 3 to 4 weeks again. In summers, I might water them once in 2 weeks or once in a week if it's very hot. But otherwise, for normal temperatures, for normal days, winters, it's like once in 3 to 4 weeks. And yeah, just check your soil. It has to be absolutely dry, and only then you will water. That's when you get these lush green and beautiful leaves. Next is your Ponytail Palm, and this thing over here in Ponytail Palm, basically this is the place where the water gets stored. So this plant is an excellent example of desert plants because they have the tendency to store water. So when you water them, they will absorb the water that they need at that point, and the excess water, they'll store it in this place of theirs. So please don't water your Ponytail palms more than once in a month. That's what I do. I always keep the soil absolutely dry. As you can see over here, it's so dry, and this plant will be happy forever. Jade plants are again not those typical indoor plants. They should be kept outdoors. But if you have kept jade plants inside your house in a very well lit position because you love the way they look, I would water them once in a month and not more than that, and keep the soil as dry as possible because they love dry soil and they don't like to be watered a lot. Because again, the leaves of these plants, the reason they are so glossy and soft is because they store water in these leaves, and that is the reason they don't need a lot of water all the time. Again, those typical desert plants, I would say, and hence you should not water more than once a month.